The Timbers are coming off a disappointing loss to St. Louis SC over the weekend, but there's still plenty to be excited about over at Providence Park, and that has a lot to do with the new CEO of the Timbers and Thorns. Let's bring in Mike Benner. And Mike, you had a chance to visit with Heather Davis. She brings a lot to this job.
Oh boy, does she ever, Brittany. Davis has worked for the NFL and for a powerhouse couple in the world of politics. She says those experiences have molded her into the person she is today, a woman ready to bring a fresh perspective to two soccer clubs that could really use it.
How many offices provide a view like this one?
I know, it's a great view, right?
Safe to say, not many.
I don't know.
And maybe that's why Heather Davis isn't taking for granted this view from her suite level office at Providence Park.
I said I'm ready for it to be a little bit sunnier of a view, though. It is starting to sink in. I don't know that I ever thought I would have this kind of opportunity.
The opportunity to lead two professional soccer clubs, the Timbers of Major League Soccer and the Thorns of the National Women's Soccer League. Davis was tapped as chief executive officer of both clubs in late January.
I think the reception has been incredible. I think our senior leadership team has really stepped up, and our staff has been really energized by the changes in really positive ways.
Some would argue no club needed that change more than the Thorns, embroiled in controversy for much of the last year. You might recall an investigation uncovered systemic abuse and misconduct within the Thorns organization. Merritt Paulson fired key staffers before announcing he was selling the Thorns and stepping down as CEO of both the Thorns and Timbers, paving the way for Davis.
I think anytime you face these kinds of challenges, it gives you an opportunity to do better. And that's what we're really focused on. We really very much consider that a journey. Like, we are going to come here, do our jobs, look to get better, a little bit better every day, and find ways to grow and improve, and then hold ourselves accountable when we make mistakes. I think the organization did that over the last year, and I think that that's what we need to continue to do.
And perhaps nobody is better suited for the job than Davis, who brings a wealth of experience with her. Right after graduating from the U of O, the Aloha native worked for President Bill Clinton in the White House and Hillary Clinton in the Senate. Davis then worked for a couple of big law firms before catching on with the NFL, where she was lead counsel for international operations and special events.
I'm someone who has spent my career as a staff person. I haven't been in charge of multiple sports teams. I haven't always been the person at the top. So I think I bring a perspective that our staff is really open to and welcomes, because I understand a little bit more what it's like to be the people doing the work every day, not the people directing the work every day.
With Davis now directing the work at Providence Park, she becomes only the fifth woman to hold the title of CEO or president in Major League Soccer, the first to do so for the Timbers and Thorns. We asked Davis what message this sends.
I think the message is, girls can do it too. I mean, there's nothing holding anyone back anymore.
In other words, anybody can have an office with an incredible view, though maybe not this one, as Heather Davis plans to be here for a long time to come.
We have a lot of positive momentum here. I think this is a club that has done a lot of great things in this community over the years, and is one that the community and the fans can be proud of.
Yeah, you can't help but get excited about this new era of Timbers and Thorns soccer. Heather Davis appears more than ready for the work that lies ahead. First order of business, she says, is identifying parts of the business that may have been neglected over the last several years, namely due to the pandemic, and improving with some outside-the-box thinking. Brittany?
All right, Mike, thanks so much.